Now, both you and Kathy work at different companies. Going into the conversation and comparing notes, talking about the same practice but from two different vantage points of different companies, was it hard? Like, was it a barrier or was it helpful?
No, it was helpful and actually, so it was actually kind of cool in the fact that we were not necessarily having to worry about sharing, competing information, but her able to understand, from a perspective of dealing with salespeople like myself and me understanding that I deal with renewals people like her and being able to put those things together and look at it from a perspective of cybersecurity because at the end of the day, we're both selling solutions that are about protecting data, protecting assets within our customers' network and cloud environments. So
Mm,
there was a lot
mhm.
of synergy there versus any kind of clashing. So that was actually really really helpful to learn
Oh,
that. And one thing I definitely want to point out is when you're looking to talk to somebody, it doesn't necessarily have to be within the same industry or same technology. I was actually glad that Kathy was with SailPoint, a company that I'm not, tremendously familiar with, because I went into it with not any type of connection or just, I had to focus on who she was and what she does and not necessarily the product or, all the other stuff that sometimes we can get caught up in. So I think that's important to recognize that. I mean, the one of the early founders of McDonald's learned about drive-through from doing research in the banking industry, right? Researching banks, saw they were building a drive-through for banking and said, "Oh, we could take this and use it in fast food." The rest is history, right?
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So kind of thinking and learning from other areas that you're not necessarily as familiar with is a good way to learn more and you might get to a epiphany that's that you weren't expecting, right?